So this week on BBQ Brawl, it is all about hometown favorites. For me, hometown is Porktown. It is a magical animal. A lot of people get freaked out about the amount of fat. Honestly, pork fat is one of the most beautiful fats there are, and letting it render and crisp and doing all those things add to the deliciousness. This is a loin here, which is actually a pretty lean cut. So we do want to leave some of that fat cap on there because it's going to almost like self-base the meat as it's cooking. But the things that you do want to remove is you want to remove any kind of silver skin or things that are tough. So below the fat cap right here, you can see that this is a little bit of silver skin, which will make it very chewy. So you're going to take the tip of the knife and run it underneath that silver, and then you're going to aim it up. So you're not cutting through the meat, you're just aiming it up towards the silver skin and that excess fat, and then you come back the other way towards you and you just remove that silver skin to ensure that your pork is not too chewy. So in this case, if we were doing a whole roast like this, we're cleaned and ready to go. You could score the fat a little bit, and what that will do is as it is cooking and roasting, it'll almost turn that fat cap into crackling, which will give you a nice textural difference with the pork, and it makes a nice presentation, and you're keeping the fat on here, which is going to keep the pork moist. With a chop or a loin cut like this is a nice thickness. You know, I usually say minimally about 2 fingers thick. It has the fat cap on it. Sometimes people like to stuff a cut like this. If you were going to stuff it, you would just butterfly it down the middle. You kind of create a little pocket, open it up, fill it with whatever you want to. Maybe some apples, pears, a little bit of bacon, some nuts, dried cherries. Get crazy. Close it back up, sear both sides, and let it roast in the pan or oven in that manner. So this I would do mostly stovetop finish in the oven and baste. This I would do maybe with some roasted vegetables or over sauerkraut or cabbage, and let that fat kind of crisp up on top, and it will be spectacular. So a couple tips for keeping your pork from drying out on the grill. One, don't overcook it. Invest in a thermometer. I tend to enjoy mine around 140, but if you are nervous, 150 is the number you had to go to, and you are 100% completely safe. Don't move the meat around too much. Let it develop a crust, and then just cook it to the desired temperature, and you're gonna be fine. All right, guys, tune into BBQ Brawl for some tips, tricks, and of course, delicious barbecue.